Thanks for joining us here on Fox 10 News. A severe threat looming for tonight with multiple rounds of severe weather possible this evening and overnight across the Gulf Coast. We've got a level 4 of 5 moderate risk for severe weather in those inland spots with an enhanced risk to the south, and damaging winds are possible up to 80 to 90 miles an hour in some of the thunderstorms. Very large hail. We could see some flooding in areas to the north that get the persistent rains, and a few isolated tornadoes could occur. Looking right now at it, there's a severe thunderstorm watch with severe thunderstorm warnings up, and that severe thunderstorm watch is likely going to continue through the evening and be extended overnight. Here are the risk zones. Washington, Clark, Monroe, Connecticut, and Escambia counties in that level 4 risk. Tomorrow, still a severe risk, but it's a slight risk, so a little lower risk for tomorrow. And those storms could continue at times. So overnight, the first batch of storms by 8 o'clock starts to push out of the area. And then we're watching a new batch of storms coming in around 9 or 10 p.m. And this could be the worst of all of it because this is a little stronger shortwave that's fueling this particular batch of storms. And that comes through again, mainly inland. Notice that the model's not real robust with storms through midnight closer to the coast. We will see some activity in the early morning hours near the beaches and closer to the coast. And then tomorrow, the possibility of a new band of showers and storms developing around midday and moving from north to south across the area. So we'll get some rain in places. Some areas could see flooding and severe weather tonight. Temperature near 90 on your Thursday, but up to 93 on Friday. It'll get hot in time for Father's Day weekend. We'll also see a gradual decrease in the thunderstorm chances, but still chances in there. And really hot on Monday next week. Could have a heat index around 110. By Monday next week. Looks a little drier as we go through the week in your extended forecast. So with severe weather expected tonight, it's important to have a way to get those alerts right where you are. Meteorologist Jennifer Lambers has more after this.
Can I play? Sure, but you need to bring your own truck. That's not a problem.
The Fox 10 Storm Tracker Fleet, taking you live to more places, covering the Gulf Coast like no one else can. Unrivaled experience, unparalleled severe weather coverage.
I think I need a bigger sandbox.
We have that severe threat for tonight, and the potential of some of these storms could be very intense. It's important to have a way to get warnings, something to wake you up. So go ahead, grab your phone, and meteorologist Jennifer Lambers will help you turn on some very important alerts from your phone automatically.
During severe weather, it's important to have multiple ways to get alerts. Now, the first way is going ahead, downloading the Fox 10 weather app, but we always stress here, have multiple ways, and especially when dealing with night events, it's important to have a way to wake up. So let's go ahead and talk about some of the safe things that you can do to do that. Now, the first one is going to be the emergency alerts that automatically come on your phones. So iPhone users, go ahead, grab your phone, pull it out, and head on over to settings. After that, scroll down, head to notifications, and if you scroll to the very bottom, head on over to emergency alerts. Make sure all of these are clicked on. Now, Android users, same thing for you. Head on over to your advanced settings, scroll down to safety and emergency, and as always, make sure all of those are clicked on. Also for iPhone and Android, if you scroll to the top of your settings, luckily there is a search bar there too, so just type in emergency alerts. Now, some other apps that you can download: the Red Cross Tornado app, the Fox 10 weather app, My Radar, and Radar Scope will all alert you. I do like Radar Scope. We've used that on air here before, as it is also a great tool. As always, we'll always be live streaming on YouTube, Facebook, and fox10tv.com in case we do have any active warnings. We'll work to keep you updated right here on Fox 10, but as always, stay weather aware.
All right, let's take a look at what's happening here. That's your 7-day forecast right there. And I want to show you, with all these severe storms expected, what we have going on with a severe threat summary. So what is a level 4 moderate risk for severe weather in our area? Well, we're looking at multiple rounds of severe weather this evening and overnight. Winds up to around 80 miles per hour, large hail, flooding, and tornadoes. And let's break it down. So the level 4 moderate risk risk here in the inland parts of the area. Level 3 enhanced risk closer to the coast. Specifically, what's the tornado risk? Well, we have a 10% probability of a tornado within 25 miles of a given point in northern Clark, northern Monroe, Conecuh, and eastern Escambia counties. You can see further to the south, the tornado risk is pretty low at about 2%, but it's not a zero risk. The wind risk is off the charts. A 45% probability of thunderstorms with damaging winds within 25 miles in the inland parts of the forecast area. That's an extraordinarily high severe wind risk. We look at the hail risk, large hail. 30% probability of large hail, severe hail going on in northern Clark County, northern Monroe County, northern Conecuh County. So that's what we're seeing there. We'll check out your 10-day forecast and talk about the heat that's coming up.
New to the FOX10 weather app, your 24-hour radar forecast. Be the first to see how precipitation is going to affect your plants across the Gulf Coast. Detailed hour by hour. The 24-hour radar forecast on the FOX10 weather app. Plus the latest breaking news with the FOX10 News app.
Got them both.
Stay alert with FOX10. Prime time is FOX10 time.
The latest on the night's top stories are first on FOX10 News at 9.
Wrap up your day, informed and ready for the morning.
Here's a look at our forecast here, and we have some hot weather on the way for the Gulf Coast. Check it out as we work into next week. Father's Day on Sunday, a 40% rain chance, temperatures near 93 degrees. And we get into the latter half of the week next week, and the heat is on. We've got a lot of low to mid 90s. We see a long run here with a heat index up around 105. Rain chances a little lower next week, but certainly plenty of rain and storms in the meantime. You can get the latest on our FOX10 weather app and on FOX10 News and fox10tv.com with severe weather possible in our area tonight.